I had to, like, if I rang 49J, I'd ring on this side, and then W and R and M, you know.
All right, let me ask you a question. Like, let's say you are on a 4-party line, and I'm trying to call you. Would all 4 people pick up the phone?
No,
It
now,
would just ring to
county
you.
would. You had a certain ring for
Okay.
county operators, and you didn't answer except your ring, whether it was 1, 2, 3, and 4. But now, on this JWRNM, it didn't. It just
Okay.
rang that one person.
Newsreels before the movie.
Do you remember that?
No.
Well, they used to always have newsreels before the movie started.
And they would tell you like what's going on in the war
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Do you
wow.
remember anything like that?
Well, I just remember seeing, if you look at some old movies now,
Yeah,
they'll still play that part of it.
that's right.
78 RPM records. That's just like a record.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
those big ones.
S&H green stamps.
You probably don't remember
No,
that.
what is
Winn
that?
Dixie used to give green stamps, and a lot of my paraphernalia I've got with green stamps.
Oh, really?
Somebody asked me my luggage holder in there where I got it, and I said, with green stamps.
So you would buy something at Winn-Dixie and then they would give
They
you
give you green stamps, and then you got a catalog, and you picked out
what
when
you
you got
want.
enough stamps
yeah?
to get something.
Oh, wow.
That was during the Depression, or after, right after.
High fives.
High
High.
fives, you know, you used to get record players and things.
Oh, high five, yeah.
High
That's
five.
a restaurant now.
Were you born during the
Popular.
Great Depression?
No, I was born
After?
before.
So
That was in 1929, the Depression, I think, and I was born in 1924, so I was just a baby. But Velvy remembers a lot. She remembered a lot of it. She was 11 years older than me.
So, you were coming along during the Great Depression. Do you remember when it really felt like it was over, or was it just when World War II came?
I don't remember it just as per se over,
Yeah.
but I know my brother Mamie, he went to the CC camps,
Mm-hmm.
and they would work like up in the mountains building roads and things, and of course he would send money home
Mm-hmm.
to the family.
Mm-hmm.
Metal ice cube trays with levers.
You don't remember
I
that?
do remember,
Oh,
but
I
I
remember
don't.
this.
I don't know. Maybe I just saw them at Nanny's house, like
Yeah.
in the basement or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever saw them
Yeah.
being used. Howdy Doody. That was a puppet.
That was a program on the radio.
Oh, it was on the radio.
That's funny because he's a puppet, so you lose a lot when you're not even looking at it, you know? It
Yeah,
was on the television later on, I
it
think.
could have been on TV later.
Yeah.
Pea shooters. What's that?
It was just little guns and that you shot peas in.
Roller skate keys.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember when roller skates
Yeah.
you had to have a
You
key to
remember
tighten
that?
them and loosen them?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
never remember that. Drive-ins. I do know. And Studebakers.
Studebakers. One of the ladies said, "Would you believe we still have a Studebaker in our garage
Oh,
that
wow.
somebody had
Wow.
kept and built?" Now it says if you
Out of your
answered only
store.
5, you're still young, and anything over 5.
It says if you remember 5 or more, smile and enjoy the memories.
I thought that was cute.
That is really cute.
Mimi, those roller skate keys, that was the kind that you put over your shoe, right?
Yeah.
You put your shoe right
it had
into
to
it.
clamp on your
Uh-huh.
shoe.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you had to tighten
Yeah.
it to keep the skate on.
I remember those, yeah. I'm older than I think.
And if you lost your roller skate key, you were in bad shape.
Yeah.
You said in this interview that you saw your parents as being extremely strict.
They were.
Give me an example of what.
Well, I just couldn't go out with just anybody at any time I wanted to.
Right.
they had to know where I was going, what time I'd be back. And if I had a date, they were waiting up for me and stuff like that.
Aw. This is before Bo and Wallace. I wrote this before Bo and Wallace were born.
Oh, yeah.
This was in 1989. I wonder when Bo was born.
He's probably, oh, he was born, I would say, in about 92, because I think he's Melanie's age.
Actually, no. I think Bo was.
Bo is about 22 or 3 now, isn't he?
I graduated
Oh,
from
is he?
high school in 1990, and I feel like he was just a baby.
You're right, it's 90, not 92.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then my last year of college, I think Wallace was born.
Did you show Pete what your teacher said there?
Oh no! I didn't even look myself.
It's a pink stick-on thing.
Oh, here. What a lovely lady, Missy. Your grandmother seems very special, and your biography reflects that quality. Good job.
Good job.
Very nice.
She did a good job.
Now, how about that other one you did, Missy? When was that, from college?
That one was from college.
And this is from high school?
Yeah.
The college one, I think you really slacked a little bit. You didn't do so good.
Now, is that the one that's
Yeah.
in there? I'll read it.
Well, you know what? Your professor made it. There's an interview with you, and there's an interview with Daddy Jim, and then there's an analysis at the end that Missy did, and she said, and the teacher said something like, "This analysis was too short, and you didn't, and there was more material here for
Yeah.
you to."
He said these people are too fascinating for you to write
Yeah.
just this little bit.
And then there's one part where Daddy Jim mentions, I was in the Battle of the Bulge, and I was in North Africa, and then a little while later, Missy's like, were you in any major battles of World War II? And he says, the teacher wrote in, he just said he was in Battle of the Bulge.
Well, when he first went overseas, he went first to North Africa. And then from there, he went to Sicily. So that was the second major one. And then from there to Italy. And that was hard. And from Italy to the invasion of southern France. And they put them in gliders, you know, and
Yeah.
put them
Yes.
behind enemy lines. Then they carried him to England, and he thought he would be home by Christmas. And
That's
the
when the
bulge
bulge
started on January the 4th.
Oh.
Well, they sent him to
Yeah.
back into Belgium, and he was captured.
Hmm.
So he had 5 major battles.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, that program, Band of Brothers, that came out, was basically about his, his
Uh-huh.
outfit. It wasn't
Uh-huh.
his, because that's what it was. Not many soldiers were in as many major battles as he was.
Yeah. But you know, all those medals, he has one more Purple Heart,
Mhm.
and I thought it was a mistake.
Uh-huh.
That they had just sent 2 by mistake, but he was due 2 because you were supposed to get 1 if you were a prisoner of war and 1 if you were wounded, and
Mhm.
he was wounded. He had
Uh-huh.
frozen feet and shrapnel wounds.
Wow.
So I didn't get all those medals in there. And he wouldn't have ever, they laid up there at Shelby in the drawer for a long time, and one time I got them out and took them up to the lumber company and had this lady fix them for me.
Yeah, that's a
you know.
beautiful display you made.
And he was proud of them.
Uh-huh.
But he said, no, don't pay all that. Don't pay that.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
those done.
Oh.
Just like that in Tiffany's. That's the one I carried to the lumber company and framed, where his picture was on the front page of the paper.
Yeah.
When he's liberated, because a friend of ours, her daughter was the one did his medals.
Oh, okay.
Where's the Bible with?
Why?
I thought this Bible had
Jordan's
2.
grandfather
Oh wait,
was in
this is it. Your family tree.
Jordan's grandfather was in
Which one is that?
the
Oh,
war.
Well, see, here's this one too, this big white one that has.
Yeah, I didn't see that in there. Oh, it's a white Bible?
Or green or something.
This one has your family tree in it?
Well, it has some, but I think there might be more than that. Did you ever see this?
I think in the olden
Of
days,
Cypress Glen.
families kept track of their kids. And
Oh, yeah.
Let's see where, I'm right at the
Oh,
front.
it has
so-
like a little,
family
let's see,
Bibles.
Davis.
But they didn't put everything that I had written in there. They cut it down. Not my picture. It's
Let's see. Oh, that's a good picture. Mescal was married to James Rowe Davis, deceased, for 65 years. She lived in Shelby for 80 years before moving to Cypress Glen to be near a part of her family. She and her husband were very active in Westview Baptist Church, and she misses her family and friends in Shelby. She and James have 2 daughters from their marriage. Karen is a financial service account with PNC in Southport, North Carolina, and Tiffany is the principal of W.H. Robinson Elementary School in Winterville, North Carolina. Mescal retired from AT&T in Shelby as a service representative in the local office after 36 years of service. She enjoys travel and always loves a good book. She has 4 grandchildren and 5 great-grandchildren who are the joy of her life. She has family in New York and Texas as well as in Greenville. Wow.
Now, I put a lot more than that. I put Tiffany's husband's name and Karen's husband's, but they had to cut
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah,
I guess they just wanted mostly about me.
yeah.
I believe my father's mother's name was Sally.
Your father's mother's name.
If it's not there, it's in that other Bible.
Sally Hudson Oaks.
What?
Sally Hudson Oaks.
Well,
No, that was your mother's
that was my mother's
mother.
name. Mhm.
And your father's mother was Jane Brooks Wilkie
Jane, that's right.
and Oliver Wilkie. Oliver and Jane and Sally and Amos.
So my daddy's name was John Oliver, and he was named after his father, Oliver.
I like the name Oliver.
I do too. I think Sally's nice,
I do
and
too.
Jane.
Yeah, I like Jane also.
Well, I know the children are getting bored. If y'all wanna do something or go somewhere and do something else, it doesn't matter to me. I know y'all,
Well, we had a really great visit, Mimi.
well, I
We enjoyed it.
appreciate you
Thank
coming.
you for lunch, too.
Well, oh, do you want something to drink? I have Coke in there, Zero Coke, and I have Sprite, and I have water, bottled water. I have orange juice. I have apple juice, and there's some candy over there. Would you like Reese cups?
Anybody want anything?
Yeah.
You
And
can
I got
stop
some
it.
more in here. And here's this little bag.